Southend covers a small unitary authority, but they have about 300,000 people, and from a social work team we have a broad spectrum of different cultures, diverse religions, and lots of different children and families that we work with.
People come here, tend to work here, tend to like it, and lots of people come here for a while, for a short stay, but actually end up staying here for a long time in Southend. It's a very friendly council. The town itself is a great place to live and work. We're a vibrant seaside town with good schools, a good cultural offer, and very close to London if we want to go up to London.
I've had good experience working in Southend. There is a growing number of service users in Southend at the moment, but working wise is very convenient, easy to get around in Southend, and I've enjoyed working in Southend.
I've always worked in Southend, so my third year placement was with the Children and Disabilities team here in Southend, and really the support, it's not a massive locality, so there's more of a sense of a family feel. You get to build relationships with other professionals in lots of different teams.
I think for me it's my team, so the team I'm on, I kind of fit very well. I fit very well within the team, and I love the job that I do as well.
I think working for Southend Borough Council allows me to have the flexibility with my own family. They're very family friendly, so I'm able to support my own family but also do my job.
My motivation to be a social worker is to create positive changes in families to make them work.
What motivates me to be a social worker is the difference that we make to children and families' lives. I think I like to empower families and children and make a difference in that sense, and sometimes it could be something quite small, but sometimes it could be something quite big. So the motivation is about making a difference.
Passion for making a difference to children's lives every day and the families that we work with.
Basically just helping people, working with people. I like it when families know that they need to change certain aspects of their family life, and when you get to the end of a case, if they have made those changes, that's really rewarding.
We like to think, and we do, we have a great induction and professional development scheme for social workers here, and I think we've got some really good supportive managers who are challenging, but they're really focused on making sure that we do the best for our children.
So my continued professional development has been reviewed every year, and I've gone with opportunities to learn and increase my knowledge as a social worker.
Yeah, the development is good in Southend, training is amazing here. And they offer it right from student to manager level. They've funded me to do some of my master's modules, which I've really enjoyed, so training opportunities are really good.
At Southend I've been very nurtured, so I started here as a student social worker in my final year, and I found that the support from the staff, from the management, is very nurturing, and I think that fulfills my need professionally, because I like to be nurtured. So for me, I can develop better because I have that nurturing support behind me, and I think I'm pushed as well, so I'm challenged, and that's something that I enjoy about Southend.
Loads of support, and that's through when I was a student up till I progressed to a practice manager, and even the support you get from senior managers, they're really approachable. I've always felt supported. I
feel very well supported within Southend. All the managers are approachable, even the senior social workers and other social workers, experienced ones here at Southend, are very approachable. So to be able to, for me, from my experience at Southend, I feel I couldn't be any more supportive.
So the kind of support that we get here at Southend is we get support with our caseloads. So we have case supervision, and we talk on a regular basis about each case individually, looking at ways to move each case forward, if there are any difficulties. So we have that on a regular basis. That's usually set up in the diary. If there's a particular issue with a case and we need to speak to a manager straight away, we can approach our managers pretty much at any level. I think even if I needed to approach the service manager, I could approach them with confidence, knowing that they would listen. They have an open door policy.
Up and down with our line of work, and I think that would be with any local authority and an assessment team, but we take into consideration the complexities of the cases that social workers have, and we all pull together. So if social workers need support, that helps if they've got complex cases, but they're manageable.
I think sometimes it depends on the complexity of the cases, of how the caseload you experience. For example, you could have 15 children, but 2 or 3 of those cases be quite complex. But for me, I found them quite manageable, and if I've ever struggled with the caseload or with a particular case, I go and seek support and advice and guidance from my managers, and we always look at a solution around managing that.
Well, I think one of the things we're doing is we're getting the basics right. We get low caseloads for social workers, we make sure visits take place on time, so children are able to build good relationships with their social workers. We're getting better at listening to the voice of the child and families.
So I'm one of the Grow Your Own social workers that we had here in Southend. So 13 years ago I started as a family support worker with an alternative qualification. I then worked up to a social work degree, and now I'm completing my master's.
Been qualified for 3.5 years. In that time I've been a social worker, I've been a senior social worker in the court and permanence team as part of a secondment opportunity, and now I'm a senior in the child protection team. So within 3.5 years I've had many opportunities given to me.
So my name's Chelsea. I'm a was a looked after person from the ages of 7 through to 18. Throughout my time in care, I had several social workers that looked after me throughout that process. Some of them were absolutely fantastic. They pushed me through my education, ensured I had all of the amenities I needed in order to succeed. They acted as a coach, as a friend at times as well, and ensured that I was going to be on the right path in order to achieve a successful career and a successful future as well.